Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a good morning. At least it's morning for me. Tommy Twotone is here, and I wanted to grab my phone and get some footage of him because we don't see Tommy Twotone too often. He was rescued as a little kitten and neutered and had his shots as soon as he was old enough. And he's one of my very favorites. And once the ninja kittens came, Tommy, like Bullwinkle, I beg your pardon, Tommy, like Bullwinkle, decided he wasn't going to come in the house anymore, and he's just going to become a community cat. And, I mean, he comes and he gets pets and stuff. But, golly gee willikers, I just hate that he won't come in the house anymore. Sorry about the finger in front of the lens. I'm trying to get it where I can zoom in on him a little bit, because I wanted to show you, but now he's too far away and I don't want to walk after him. I wanted to show you his fur is kind of weird looking above his tail, up on his back. And I was going to tell you the story of why it is that way. Oh, my hands are getting really cold. By the way, hi, this is Susan, if I forgot to say that, with Furry Feline Monsters of Mass Destruction. And welcome back. And if you're new, we're glad you're here. I'm going to go ahead and take the camera off of Tommy. Oh, God, no, oh, God, no, oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. There was a car speeding and Tuffy Muffy was coming across the street, and I thought we were about to shut the camera down and have a tragedy. Y'all, it's not just because I love them so much, but I was literally out here one day working in my yard. I mentioned a PTSD moment in a video the other day. I was working out in my garden, and you guys know Julie Newmar, Trey Amigos, and Deuce McKenzie, and we refer to them as the triplets. There was actually another cat in that litter, a kitten, a solid black. Yeah. And I saw it happen, and it, I don't know if any of you have ever had this happen, but I literally have PTSD from seeing that when it comes to the cats. Y'all know that I smoke cigarettes. I know I shouldn't, but I do, and I smoke outside as well, never in the house. And now when I come out to relax and enjoy a cigarette, if I'm not, I don't know how to put it, if I'm not careful, I will actually tense up rather than relaxing if I hear an automobile coming. I know. And it's not a joke. I mean, it's real. It really hurts me. Tuffy Muffy. He's trying to get some warmth off of that pavement. Fortunately, folks don't come around this corner too often. You can see the dead end sign there going south there. There aren't a lot of people who turn north onto our little block here. You know, it's a standard city block, although we're in the city limits, but we're on the outskirts in the old part of town. But ooh, my fingers are getting freezy. But Tommy Twotone one day came up in the late spring, and he had I'm trying to find a kitty for us to look at. They're all in their, you know, like in the cat house. I guess we can walk around. He came inside and he had 2 puncture wounds right above his tail on his backbone. And I gave it a day or two because of finances. But it began to fester. And I could tell he was in pain. It was very, very difficult. I don't know why Tuffy Muffy is licking that. That stain is from me running over a pecan. It's a pecan nut stain that I need to get up, I suppose, in the spring when we pressure wash. But I like to have never caught him because he got up under the bed in the corner, and every time I would try to get him, he would run through the house in a circle. And the wound was so bad by the time I caught him that I don't want to be too graphic and I don't want to be gross, but it literally opened up. I have stains on my carpet that I'm still working on from last spring, from what released from that awful wound. So we finally got him in the carrier and we made an emergency call to the vet where Tommy Twotone had to stay overnight and have emergency surgery. And we almost lost him, you guys. We almost lost him. But $400, a little less than $400 later, and medication and keeping him in the house for an entire month. And then, of course, the Ninja Kitties came and Tommy Twotone got well. And sorry, my voice is trembling, y'all. It is literally very, very cold out here. Not freezing, but at least their water hasn't frozen. But my fingertips are really cold. So, long story short, Tommy Twotone just comes to eat now and get a pet. And I hate it because we love him very much, and he's such a sweet, he's a good lap kitty. And I had just checked the mailbox, and there's a thank you card from the postman thanking us for his Christmas cookies, saying they were delicious. So on that note, I will say goodbye, tell you I love you all. Thank you all for everything you're doing to help furry feline monsters of mass destruction in our endeavors. I'm letting a car go by. In our sincere and heartfelt endeavors to save and give a good home, good food, shelter, pets, love, everything they need to give these rescues a good home. And you guys, without you, we could eke by maybe for now. But everything you're doing, and the more food you send, the better. But everything you're doing is so important to us, so important to the cats. And we are so very, very, very grateful. Please check the Amazon wish list. I love you. Bye-bye.